We're on Season 4, Episode 12 of Are You Afraid of the Dark? This is the tale of the unfinished painting, and it's starring Jewel State, who we saw previously in Season 3, Episode 3, The Tale of Watcher's Woods, and of course, was in one of my favorite television series, Firefly, in 14 episodes, because that's all that show got. So sad, as Kaylee the mechanic. And Jewel State is 1 year older now, she's 13. She was 12 in the previous episode, Tale of Watcher's Woods. And this is a lot more mature and subdued episode. Tale of Watcher's Woods, she was jumping around, making facial expressions, making jokes. But here, she's a serious painter. And the person telling this tale today is Gary. He takes over for his younger brother Tucker, who approaches him and says that while Tucker was supposed to tell a story today, he doesn't have any ideas. And so he wants his bigger, older brother, Gary, to run cover for him, and he does. So Gary throws dust on the campfire and begins to tell a tale of the unfinished painting. Jewel State plays the main character Cody, who is a young artist. Well, very young, she's 13. And she gets teased by her older brother Lucas when she asks him, does he think she's a good artist? And he ribs her and says, yes, you're the best artist I know. And then mentions he doesn't know any other artists. Cody follows a little girl that she was going to draw a picture for into this building and meets the antagonist, Miss Breyer. And Miss Breyer has all these beautiful pictures that are painted by all these other kids. It's an art gallery, and Cody wants to be a part of it. We're not going to get any goofy humor in this episode, or really even a monster. You see a talking head for a second. This episode is written by Lucy Falcone, who also wrote Season 4, Episode 8, Tale of the Room for Rent. Another one that had a more somber and slow-moving feel to it. At least The Room for Rent had a ghost. This one does not feature a ghost. And while I appreciate the fact that it's not talking down to kids, this is a complicated story about how Miss Breyer is using these paintings, and she gets eternal life from this shrunken head if she gets girls to draw paintings and sign their name. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but basically she's evil and she wants eternal life. It's a lot more convoluted than it really had to be. There's a dream sequence where Jewel State gets trapped in the painting with fog going all around, and she gets out of this by breaking a paintbrush, because that's where all the magical powers are. So I respect them for not talking down to the kids. Most kids will be confused watching this episode. Hell, I was a little confused. But there are some creepy scenes, like when Miss Breyer tells the kids that to have the painting be actually finished, they have to sign their name. It also seems like Miss Breyer is painting a lot of these things, so it's not even like the kid has to paint the entire painting. She does a fair amount of the painting for them. They color in a few lines and sign their name, and then they're sealed in to this ghost painting world. But also some of them come back into the real world, I guess to lure more kids to come into this art gallery, just like the girl that lured Jewel State. So it definitely gets a bit out there towards the end. But there are some creepy moments. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Jewel State herself is not as good as she was in the previous episode. She doesn't have as much to work with. She's supposed to be a little older than her actual age. Seems like she's supposed to be around 15 or so. And she dresses like an adult and acts like an adult because she wants to be a real artist that's taken seriously. She's not some little kid. You can also tell this isn't a DJ McHale story because there's no mention of the parents. Usually he has the parents appear in a few scenes and then they go off on vacation or something and leave the kids to their own devices. Also, Cody herself doesn't really have a friend or a boyfriend to bounce things off of. You see her brother at the very beginning and then right towards the end, but he's not in the episode very much. It doesn't offer anything outside of just teasing her. She doesn't have a friend that she can go to and plan how to escape Miss Breyer, something DJ McHale would absolutely put in, and I think is needed for this episode. The paintings themselves are also not very good. I'm not sure if it's trying to say that, like, 13-year-old tried to do a portrait of kids, it would look bad, or if they're trying to come off as creepy, but it seems like they could have gone the route of making them look really beautiful and magical, or have them look goofy so that you're laughing at it. Instead, it's somewhere in the middle, where it just looks bad. Nothing that's really very fun to look at. It's good to see another episode with Jewel State. This is the last one she's going to be in. She's absolutely great in Firefly, but this episode does fall into the mystical realm of forgettable episodes. Next episode, Season 4, Episode 13, The Tale of the Train Magic, about a kid who gets trapped in an evil train world. And check out our playlist for the other series that we've covered. We're currently doing Are You Afraid of the Dark, Mystery Science Theater 3000, Twilight Zone, Black Mirror, and American Horror Story. And we're doing live streams of the Monsters episodes. Thanks a lot.